Good afternoon, Internet. This is Justin coming from Grand Slam, aka The Grand Experiment. We are back with the fifth part of our Tampa Bay Rays franchise in OOTP 17. And in the last part, we just finished June. And I was feeling like we need more pitching. If I pull up the thing, our to-do list, this came up. And with Scott Feldman going on the DL, I thought, we really need some pitching. I could not find anything superior. I couldn't find a top of the line guy, but I found three options for one player, a 3-for-1 that would put a little depth in our minor league system in case someone got hurt, and a starter who could help us out now. We would be taking on more money, but that's fine because I think this contract ends at the end of the year. Yeah, so he's a free agent, so it'd just be for this season. And we have Ian Kroll. He's an lefty, not the best of stats. He's struggled the past couple of times out. And then Alexio Gondo, who's had a nice season. His ERA keeps going down. Who's done well in 28 games. So I think this will be a good deal. And we're just giving up Dayron Verona. He had decent numbers at AAA. Durham. But a 3-for-1 when you get arms back is fine. I think I'm going to go ahead and complete this. I am going to go to rosters and transactions, and I am going to go. Let's check to disable this first. Now, with Feldman out for 1 to 2 weeks, he's probably going to be back pretty soon. What I think I'm going to do is, let's see, because we need to clear up roster space. I think I'm going to send down Desmond Jennings, and I'm going to send down Dana Eveland, and I'm going to add Bud Norris, and I'm going to add Alexio Gondo, but I'm going to put Ian Kroll on the 40-man and send him down. I think that's the best thing to do. I could be wrong. Mr. Norris is going to go right in there. And we add another piece to the bullpen. And I think you can be an emergency starter. No. You be the emergency starter. You are Mr. Long Relief. I think I like this. This shores up the bullpen a little. It just gives an extra arm in the bullpen. This gives us a fifth starter. And then I think we will either put Feldman back in the bullpen or do something of that nature. I'm not sure yet. But I like that. What else is on our list? I think we can always use more pitching, but for now, I think it's good. So we're gonna put a little tiny thing through it, get some more speed. Probably could have looked at that in the Braves trade, but I don't really want to deal with it. Spent too much time tweaking it as it is. So, alright, cool. Let's just continue. Let's go back to the waiver wire. And nothing of interest. Next day. Perfect. Another win. Nothing on the waiver wire yet. Ooh, so that was Norris's first start. How did he do? He went 5 innings. Can we get a look at Mr. Norris? Let's see. So he got a win. 3 runs, 10 hits, 5 Ks. Well, he did alright. Nothing to be ashamed of. He did alright. It's a 5th starter, man. What can you do? Alright, awesome. So we are doing really well in the standings right now. We are having a good first couple of months. Check waiver wire. Again, nothing really of excitement on the waiver wire. I don't want to tweak this team too much because this team has been doing really well. Brad Boxberger. That's interesting. There's another arm. You see, this is what happens. Well, I guess you can never have too much pitching. Let's see. This is gonna be very hard to do, but if there was a weak link in the bullpen, who would it be? And this would be Mr. Ryan Webb. Can we players out of options? You know what? We can just release Mr. Webb. because I want Mr. Boxberger. He's had the highest ERA, and that's fine. Go back to the waiver wire. Right now we're looking for a DH, because right now our guy, Mr. Pierce, is struggling, and we're looking for some offense. First year player draft. I decided not to do this on camera. I just thought, personal message. First year player draft. Cool. Negotiate with draftees. I only like signing college guys and our first round pick. So let's look at this. Mr. Cole Reagans. OSA has him there. No, Head Scout has him there. OSA doesn't like him too much, but he is our first round pick. We are just going to negotiate, meet demand, submit offer. You are a high school kid. Whatever, really. Jojo Romero. Negotiate, meet demand, submit. I'm only going to send our first 3 round picks. That's what I do. Submit. Cool. And then I sign all the college kids. Perfect. Are there any more college kids here? Very easy. Teddy Sabato. You know what? You seem pretty easy. People like you. Yeah. You know what? Are you fast? It's a thing. You have average speed. You know what? Why not? You don't seem too hard to negotiate with. We're just going to meet your demand. You don't want a lot of money. That is fine. I like that there. And go back to the waiver wire. Ricky Weeks. Is that a name we want to mess with? No. Too old. Scott Feldman is eligible to come off the DL. Now, again, God, not doing very well with this, is he? Wow. Would you accept a demotion? Players out of options and has to clear waivers first. Designate for assignment. Can we put him on waivers? Waive player. Here. So now, does that make our roster 24 men? No, he's still there. Whatever. I want Scott Feldman back. I think Mr. Norris. Now, can we just shop you around and maybe get a piece? You never know. Creating pictures. Okay. Can we just get just a piece of doo-doo back for you? I mean, I don't really want, I'm not expecting anything. Is this would improve money? Who are you? What do you do? You know what? You look great. I like you. Let's complete this deal. It gets rid of some money for us. If you go to disabled list, Mr. Feldman, go back in there. Go to pitching staff and Feldman, go back in there. Farquhar's done a fabulous job. You can be our setup guy. Awesome. Waiver wire. Next. Oh, for at least a week, we have a replacement. We need to simulate to the next month. We need to see how we're doing. Personal message. Signing bonus off. He's drawing. Awesome. Talk till next month. Alex, injury time left. Colome is eligible to come off the DL. Again, weakest link in the bullpen. Where are you at? Mr. Ogando. Yeah. Can we just do this little beep? And we're gonna think, can't we just go to prospects with some piece of crap? You know what? If we're gonna get some, if we're just gonna do this, if we're gonna throw in someone else and no, okay. I really want to. Can we just? Oh, it's interesting. Go Paulina. Can we just do this? Okay. Obviously, you are not working out for us, and we have internal people, and that's not a lot of money. Rosters and transactions. Disabled list, Mr. Colome. Thank you. Next month. Oh my God! Stop with these messages. This is so annoying. Thank you. Okay. Next month. We just keep on losing, huh? This is a injury diagnosis. Out 6 days. What is here? Are we like hauling injured players around right now? How's 2 days? That's fine. I just want to get through the month on this video. That's what I want to do. Wow, we are really falling out. Personal message. I have enjoyed playing in Tampa Bay. I am open to signing an extension. Yeah, I don't do extensions. Not with 33-year-old dudes. Sorry. Wow. We are really falling. Wow. We are struggling mightily in June. 5 weeks. Damn. Transaction. 60-day DL. Now, do we have someone in the outfield? Do we have Mr. Gobert? How is Mr. Gobert doing? Mr. Gobert is having a phenomenal year. Mr. Gobert is going to be in... Alright, we're only 3.5 out. We're not off to the torrid start we were, but if we can finish off June well, which is not going to happen, it looks like. And we just lost Kevin Kiermaier. Wow. Wow, guys, things have really fallen apart for the Tampa Bay Rays. $60-day. I know what the next episode is gonna be. Wow. It's July 1st, and we have fallen out. How long are you out for? Oh, thumb contusion. Wow. We need to fix this lineup. I am gonna do this off camera, but things have really fallen apart here. But we still have the first wild card. That's a bright spot. But wow. We have fallen out of this. We're still in second. We still have the first wild card. Wow, it's close. That's scary. Just quickly. No, the pitching is still doing their thing up in here. No, we're still good. I think it's the offense. I really do. You've not played yet. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix all this before the next video. Fix and set the lineups and depth charts. We'll see where this goes. The injuries have not been kind to us. But you know, we'll keep fighting. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a good day.